I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Getting the licks in the band.
Hello YouTubers, this is DJ Blink Blink. So a couple of weeks ago I had a little problem with the crossfader for my DDJ SZ, and basically what was going on was if I was all the way to the left, I was having music coming out of the right hand side. If I was all the way to the right, I was having music coming out of the left hand side. So this could be a problem you could come into. So this video is just to explain how I solved the problem, and basically I had to remove everything in the center here. So what you need to do first is you need to remove every single one of these knobs, and you just pull it out, and that's it. They come out easily. Just pulling it out, and that's it. You don't need to use any tools, just your hands. You don't need to bother yourself with all these guys here. Okay, don't bother yourself with these guys at the top, just the knobs. All right, so we'll count the knobs that you remove so you don't mix them up. So starting from here, from the master volume, 1, let's come downward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the one with the trim, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So 33 knobs in total is what you need to get out of there. And then when you remove all that, you need to remove this one, the channel faders. So there are 5 of them in total, including the one on the crossfader. So how to remove that is right here on this side. Okay, there's a clip. Just push this into it. All right, and then it comes out. Okay, so the little white stuff just comes out straight, and when you remove that, you just pull out this black one. Okay, so you see that comes out, so that's what's underneath. So when you put it back, you just take this one, put it in, take this, you make sure the white stuff is this way, you can see, and then you push it back in, and that's it, and that goes in. So the next thing you have to do after removing all the knobs and the fader buttons, the next thing you need to do is to remove the screws. All right, so there are about 18 screws in total, only the screws in the center part. So if we count from here, you can see it, 1, 2, 3, let me move back a little, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, next one is here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so 18 screws. Remove all the knobs first, remove the fader sliders, and then the screws. And then when you do that, the next thing you need to do from either point here, you can just put your screwdriver there, you lift this. It's a plate. It's a plate, it just comes out. Or you can come to the edge here, you put it, and that just comes out easily. So when you do that, you have access to the crossfader. The second part of the video, you will see the crossfader itself, because I made a video of how I put everything back together. On the crossfader, when you get to the crossfader, you see a plate. There's a silver plate. You need to remove the screws at the edge of the plate. So there are 4 screws, 2 silver screws and 2 black screws. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. When you remove that, you pull out that plate. So when you pull out that plate, then you have access to the crossfader itself. So let's watch the second part of the video where you would see how to repair the crossfader, and then you now see the last part of the video, how to put all the knobs and the screws back. And basically that I recorded that section. So yeah, catch you guys soon. Alright guys, so this is the crossfader for the DDJ SZ. This is basically what you would see. So you need to remove these 4 screws. I'll use this to explain it to make it very easy. So you remove 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you remove these 4 screws, you'll be able to lift out this plastic. All right, so now I will show you another picture that will show the internal parts of the crossfader itself. This is what you would see when you lift up the black plastic of the crossfader itself. So this is the Magvel fader. This is what contains the internal magnet, and this is the top of the fader where your black stuff is, what you use to move the fader left and right. All right, so this is what it sits on itself. So we'll remove that from there. So the problem, basically, you need this. You see this little round part in this plastic. It needs to be in the center. Now, this hole, there's a hole at the back of the plastic. It needs to be in line with it. All right. So if it's in line with this part, yeah, what you need is when you place it back, you need to have this in line with this hole here. Okay, if the crossfader has a problem, what you discover is this hole on this plastic is either around here or here or here or here. It could be anywhere around. All right, it's not going to be dead center. You need it to be dead center. So what you just need to do is just pull out this crossfader. All right, this top part. Now when you pull it out, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this when you pull it out. All right, so you see this, what you see, just this teeth. All right, you need to now set this hole in the center. So that's how it's going to look like. So what you just need to do is just pull out this crossfader. All right, this top part. When you pull it out, it brings out these two metals, and then you align this to the center. And when you align it to the center, then you place it back. You can either place this metal first, okay, this metal, and then you place this one has like a black teeth. There's a black teeth here. All right, so when you place it on it, you'll be good to go. What I did when I was doing this is, unfortunately, I couldn't record it with the video at that point in time, but you will see a part of it. What you can use to guide yourself is the white magnetic stuff inside. There's a hole there. You need to see this hole. You need to see through, and then you put this one, all right, the crossfader. If everything is in line, you're fine. So I placed a copper wire in here, came out, and then I tied it here. So after tying it, it made it easy for me to keep it dead center when I placed this on it. And then I placed the black cover on it. After placing the black cover, that's it. I just removed the copper wire. All right, that's one way. A second way you can do it also is, after placing the copper wire through the hole and it comes out at the other side, you move this all the way to the left. All right, just move it here. Okay, so when you move it all the way to the left, then you place the black cover on it. All right, I won't put these two screws yet. All right, so this is the fader now. Everything is in there as it should. I've not put the last two screws. Right, so I've aligned it. The hole is dead center. This is what I use as my guidance. I put the string there. All right, and when this is here, I make sure that hole for the white one is right there at the center. All right, so everything is connected back. I've put the crossfader back into the system itself. You just need to make sure this white part here is facing this way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. So the problem I had before was, if I push the crossfader all the way to the right, the song playing in channel 1 in deck A was coming out. And if I push it all the way to the left, the song playing in channel 2, which is deck B, was coming out. Even though everything was set, it wasn't put on true. It was put on A and B. All right, so what we're going to do now is we have it at the sharpest cut. It's all the way to the right hand side. We're pressing play. Nothing is coming out. Let's check the volume. Volume is as it should be. And then a little movement. Good. All right, let's turn down the volume. Good, you see? And then all the way to the right. Let's load something on the second one. I'll move it all the way to the left now. Press play. There's nothing coming out. Fantastic. So, a little. Good. You see? All the way. So, you see? Oh. Good. So, let's try it now. Second side. Alright, so that's it, guys. If your crossfader is messing up, that's what you just need to do. You need to remove every single of the knobs and everything, the screws, and you remove the crossfader itself. You align it to the center. You can use a piece of wire as I used, or you can just place it there. It's very easy. What you can use to guide yourself is the white magnetic stuff inside. There's a hole there. You need to see this hole. You need to see through, and then you put this one. Alright, the crossfader. If everything is in line, you're fine. So now I'm going to do another video. That video is going to help anyone that is planning to remove the screws and the knobs themselves, because unfortunately I didn't set up the camera. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, drop it below and I'll get back to you. Let's see. Okay, you need to make sure this white one is facing that way, inwards. Okay, so you do the inner ones first before you do the outer ones. The silver one is for the inner one. The easy way to know how you align it, hopefully you can see, is the hole here. So we'll put this one here. You need to be very careful it doesn't fall into the mixer. That's one silver screw. Second silver screw. That goes in here. That's the two silver screws in there. So what you do is you place this here, and this sits here. I see the two black screws that go in here. So now we're putting the black screws in. Second black screw. You need to be very careful you don't drop it inside the mixer. That's just going to be a lot of stress to bring it out again. So when I got to this point, what I did was I removed the two black screws, the two silver screws, alright, brought this one out, then brought out the channel fader, and then removed the connection from the back of the channel fader. Now all the screws are back here, so this is the next one that goes on there. Okay, you just need to line it up. Alright, that's it. Okay, so all those are there. Now what I've done is I've every single knob, I've aligned them in a particular order. Alright, so I'm going to use my phone to show you what I've done. So that's going to come up also in the recording. So every single one, you see them. So this is the way to go back into the stuff itself. So let's stop this, and we'll start from here now. So from this one here, okay, this gentleman is going to go there. This is gonna come here, low, high, low, high. This guy would be here, okay, and these two guys would be here. Okay, so yeah, everything is back where it should be, and this knob also. So you see, it just goes in there. No stress about it. Okay. Now if you want to remove it, you just pull from under, alright, and then it comes out. Right? So and that's it. Easy way for every single one of the knob. This knob too comes here. Okay, this one is here. Funny enough, the trim one, they don't have the white rubber under. It's a good thing that I put them in that way, or else, to be honest, I would have been confused. I wouldn't even know which is which. Just be wondering why your mixer has a different color. So, but it makes it easy for me to return them now because I placed them in that order on the windowsill. Okay, so I need to put the one for the trim. You see, I saw that one just hanging there, and I knew instantly that that should go there. Let me use this hand so I don't block the view of the camera and you can see what's going on. Alright, so this one, this knob, this knob, and this knob, and then this one is here, this one is here, this one is here. So you don't need to rush it, just take it one by one, because to be honest, if you rush, you mix them up big time. So that's why I'm making this video, so you can have an idea the knobs you need to remove to access the fader. So alright, so that's it done. So what we now need to do now is we need to put these ones back in here. When you remove all this stuff, this is the last one remaining that you need to bring out. So place this one in this direction so we can unclip it later when we want to unclip it. Okay, so that's there. So this comes in from the top. Alright, so that's it. It's there. Okay, see, it's in there. I'll show you how to remove that if you want to remove it. To remove it, just something here, you push here, okay, you press that, all right, and that comes out, and you pull it out. Okay, do it again, show it to you. You see, so that comes out and you pull that out, and that's it. So that's that one done. Put this fader. That's clipped in. So you place this. Okay, so that's there, and then the white one, you put it in. Okay, and that's it. It's clipped it in. So for the next one also, you make sure this white part, yeah, is facing outward. So they clip. All right. So again, you remove the white one here. You bring it out, place this in, and then you put it in. Yep, that's it. So each one, you do each one like that, in that way, one by one. That's it. And then for the last one, put this here. See, the white one is here. Okay, for the screws now, we start with the top part of the screws. Okay, next screw, next one. So 3 screws at the top. There's 1 screw here in between here, hopefully you can see it, between the 2 FX, between the CD and the USB. So 1 screw is there. 1 screw to the left here underneath mic 1, in between mic 1 and mic 2. There's another screw just above the Q, for the right section. Alright, so right here in the center, there are 4 screws lined up. So there's one on top of the right thing for the boot monitor. There's another one in between the low for channel 2 and channel 4. So we're running out of battery now. We're going to swap the batteries around, and we'll come back again and we'll continue from here. Alright, so we don't lose the recording. Alright, so swap the batteries around. So as I was saying, there's 1 screw in between channel 2 and channel 4. All right, so there's 1 screw there, and there's another screw in between channel 3 and 1, and then there's a screw right here just above the sampler volume. All right, for the low for the sampler volume. So there's a screw there to get to the crossfader. All right, so the next level of screw, 4 screws starting from here under the volume for the parameter. There's a screw there. So you put 1 screw there, okay, and then there's another screw between channel 1 and channel 2. Right, so there's a screw here. Okay, so that's why you need to line up your screws. So there's a screw right here on headphones mixing. So there's a screw there, and there is a screw just above the crossfader assign. Now we just have the final 4 screws at the bottom. We're starting from here, just underneath the DDJ SZ or SZ as some people may call it. There's also another screw just here, just beside the D for the DDJ. Do not put a screw where there is filling adjust, please. Screw doesn't go in there. Alright, so, and then there's a screw right beside professional DJ controller. Please be aware this will void your warranty if you have warranty. If you have warranty, you can take this to wherever you bought it. But this is for those that don't have warranty. And then the last screw is just right here for professional DJ controller. So yeah, that's the old screws in. Everything is tightened. Everything is where it should be. on the DDJ SZ, and this is DJ Blink Blink. As I said, if you have any questions about how you can remove this section for the knobs, the screws, anything, drop a question or anything in the comment section. I would answer you and I will tell you what I did. Worst case scenario, we'll have a chat on WhatsApp video or something and I will talk you through it. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, like my video, your support is needed, and yeah, that's just me signing out. Cheers man, see you guys later.